Hey everybody, this is gonna be my second story about where I got guitars and stuff. so yeah, I'll start off telling you about my Ibanez Geo here. It's blue, as you can see. It's kind of a midnight blue. I put the sticker on the back there. It's pretty cool. It's got like lightning and stuff. It's just a sticker. Doesn't help it play or anything. I think it has a this looks like it's a maple neck by the finish, and a rosewood, I would think, fretboard. And a couple years ago, I knew a dude that was selling a guitar, and he was selling it for his brother. And he needed to sell it for whatever reason. They need $60 quick. So I didn't have $60. And at the time, I was hanging around a lot with my father-in-law. So I approached him and said, do you want to go in and buy this guitar together? And we'd each pay $30, and we'd have a guitar that we could, take turns kind of hanging on to, and he could play it a while, and then I'd take it for a while, and then we'd always have the option of buying the other person out. And I said, for the price of ordering a pizza, you could have a guitar. So he thought about it for a while, and yeah, we bought the guitar, so that was pretty cool. So this one has a wider fretboard toward where it meets the body, so it's easier for soloing actually. It's got some hot pickups. They are not covered humbuckers, and when I got it, it didn't have the end on here, so we had to get a pickup selector switched on it. It didn't have the knob, and that's a whole nother end of the story. I took this to a guitar shop and got the receipt and everything and waited for them to fix it. And on the receipt it says after 6 months they're not responsible for the guitar anymore. So 6 months go by, I see the receipt, and I'm like getting paranoid. I'm like, well, if they're not responsible, what's that mean? So I call up and say, look, my guitar's been in there, it just needs a pickup selector switched on it, because I didn't want to mess with the electronics at that point. I'll probably do something like that soonish. Better to have it playable though than try and customize it myself and then it not work. So yeah, and they're like, well, don't worry about it. And I worried about it, so I went and picked it up and called around town, figured out, I'm in Ottawa in Canada, by the way, and I called around, figured out a better place that would wasn't too busy and would fix it up quick for me. I figured, if they fixed it within a week, that would be fine. So I went in, took it in, dropped it off, and I got a call within a week, and they're like, yeah, it's ready. And I'm like, it's ready already? Because the other place sat there for 6 months, so obviously this place either had it more together, or their people were quicker at fixing stuff. Probably a combination of the two. So yeah, I went and picked her up, and plays really nice. It's got nice low action. It's really good for playing metal, to be honest, just because of the low action and everything, and good for soloing. So I've used it for a couple of my own YouTubes, and I'll probably use it more, of course. It's only got the one volume knob and the tone knob, so once you pick a tone, then you can switch pickups, but you can't really, customize it too much, except for using the volume knob, I guess, and where you pick, of course, being toward the bridge to be a little more brighter the attack, and a little more toward the middle would be more like playing a harp, or a warmer sound. So yeah, this is the guitar that would have cost two delivery pizzas to own, and that's how I got it, and it was a couple years ago, and since that time I obviously bought out my partner. Have a good week, everybody.